Elon accepted it. If this is for real, I will do it. What is going on? Like, it's, bro, they're having a lizard off. I've confirmed that Mark Zuckerberg is serious about fighting Elon Musk and is now waiting for the details if Musk decides to follow through. The story speaks for itself. A Meta spokesperson.
Sounds like a direct AI.
Dude, I love that. I love that. This is real. I love it. And I want it to happen. Anyway, look. A lot of people, as far as like the back and forth shit talking and whatnot, a lot of people are projecting when they say like, oh, these guys are just shitting on Kick because they can't get contracts or whatever. When I think the irony is that, like, as big streamers, as our peers, they know that, you know, if you're a big streamer, you're a valuable asset regardless. Like, Kick would absolutely have no issue giving anyone and everyone a contract like that. Okay, so they know better. And I think it's projection to say like, oh, it's because they're jealous and they want a contract, they can't get one, and that's why they're shitting on Kick. When I don't want Kick to fail. I want Kick to succeed. As a matter of fact, if Kick succeeds, we all succeed. That's my assessment on the situation. So much so that I have a selfish perspective on it. So it's like really weird that the mechanism for, I guess, like justifying, or not justifying necessarily, but like the mechanism to basically try to create some more commotion, some more drama, and you know, send traffic down to the Kick pipeline is built around just like shitting on your friends. It's lame as fuck. I don't know how to describe it. I don't know how else to describe it. Like, I guess I don't know if it's, I mean, I know it's not I know it's not a contractual obligation, right? Like, obviously we joke about that, but it feels weird to see so many of your peers literally like talk about you in a way where they're so different now all of a sudden. Like, okay, like, yeah, it's great, I want you guys to make money, but that's not gonna change my attitude about you know, what stakes involvement with Kick is, regardless of whether or not Kick survives and grows and thrives. Maybe, dude, I've heard you say this so many times. You preface this comment every time with Kick is good for competition. They still put words in your mouth. Fuck all these streamers talking shit.
But for you,
I don't think this is true. I think the reason that she mentioned him was because she was trying to farm clout and relevancy in a era where she doesn't really have any at the moment, like the Twitch space, you know, because she's been AFK so much. So she comes back and she just involves herself in the drama to be a part of the discussion still, so she can keep getting views and traveling and not really streaming much.
right? That should not.
It's smart. Like, I'm not trying to hate on her. Like, it's just, I think that's the actual reason.
That's a wild take. That's like people that Kick have to cause drama as per contract. I feel like, yeah, that's like, dude, what the that's a wild take. It's so ironic that a lot of these brain dead streamers call you fake, but you always stay true to what you believe and they switch up on you. I know. It's not a contractual obligation, but they're all doing it to legitimize themselves with Kick by hating on you and poke you because it's the cool thing to do and make you seem good for the Kick audience and the owners. Dude, it feels weird, dude. It feels real weird. Like, I don't know. At least like with XQC, we've always duked it out, you know what I mean? We've always had our back and forth and our scuffles, but like, it's like odd to see Amaranth say that about Pokey, because content creators ultimately know, unless they're like gross weirdos, that like Pokey gets a lot of shit for no reason other than just being a female content creator in the space and being like an early female content creator in an otherwise like relatively misogynistic space. So when I see content creators like switch up like that, it just feels like, you know, you're just farming a little bit. Pokey defended bikini streamers all these years. Yeah, that too. Like, I don't know. Nikki and Ben are beefing on Twitter. These guys all pay 20 grand in rent to sit inside their places and think about you. Please God, go spend your money. Streamers go visit your mama. Yeah, I don't know. Denying the stake doesn't have incentive to get people to go there to increase traffic to their gameplay components is the equivalent of plugging your ears and going la la la. Yeah. It just gives there's, I don't know. I think the assessment against people like myself who have cultivated a long ass cultivated a long history of talking about politics and whatnot. For people like us, like, it's just you pull the ripcord and everyone's gonna come. Like, someone talked about a situation that they spoke about before with a person. What? Scroll on this. Elon accepted it. If this is for real, I will do it. What is going on? I don't know. Some random account that Elon is responding to. He does this shit all the time. Dude, my money's on Zuck. Like, it's bro, they're having a lizard off. It's like two absolute, like, barely human, two barely human robot lizard aliens are trying to fight one another. And I find that particularly strange. But for our entertainment, Zuck is a lot shorter, but Elon is very out of shape. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, but I wouldn't. I don't know. Like,
This is a billionaire PR stunt. I'm convinced. I mean, yeah, of course. Do you think Amazon is more moral than Kick in your opinion? I've thought about that a lot. Like, I think Amazon does more bad because Amazon is larger, for sure. No, I think Amazon does more bad overall, but percentage wise, there's utility to e-commerce. Whereas directly doing like an unregulated crypto gambling vice, bad per capita, I think Stake wins out that conversation. It's not, Amazon's product isn't delivering misery. Their mechanism for building out that product is the one that's unethical, is the part of the conversation that's unethical. Does that make sense? Like, let's say we live in a socialist utopia, okay, of your dreams. In that socialist utopia of your dreams, one way or another, some form of e-commerce or some kind of delivery system is still going to exist, right? You're still going to go and purchase food or whatever. Whereas that would be completely and utterly ethical and fine at that point versus even if there was some kind of gambling, that in and of itself still would absolutely have the capacity to cause misery and harm. Hassan, you're boring Murad with this content. Yeah, he doesn't have to be here for this. I don't know. He's just like chilling. I think we're overlooking Amazon's treatment of his workers if we're talking about the amount of suffering created. Wait, what? No, we're not. No, that's what I'm saying. It's not the output. It's not the outcome of Amazon's existence that's a problem. It's the way that certain services and commodities are produced that is a problem. So, I do think that overall, given Amazon's size and influence, I do think that Amazon is a worse company overall. Its impact on the planet by sheer volume is worse than a crypto gambling casino.
Okay, it's 11:42.
No, not today. I don't want to do that. What? No. I've worked at a gambling club in Sydney, and I can assure you that the pain it's causing.
Sure.
The pain it's causing is horrifying. The product itself, even when it's regulated, it's yet alone not being regulated. Okay. Austin is here. Elon doesn't want smoke from the lizard. Yeah, I mean, the lizard has been working out a lot. Like, you gotta respect it. Oh, the goat. This is so sick. Oh my God. If they like gravely injure one another, that'd be so funny.
Offer me money.
Does he try to do an accent too? Like, what is he doing?
I don't care.
So you just don't care.
God, he's so bad.